Greetings and welcome to this our third in our meme video series. Today we are going to be going over my favorite combo deck in Sorcerer, Siege of Stros OTK. So, it is singleton, and it's built around having this card, Siege of Stros. If you started the game, and I know I don't usually go through and read these cards, we'll get to why I'm doing this. If you started the game with no duplicates in your deck, which there are none, play a random creature. We don't care about that part. Item. We don't care about that part. Support. Put a pin in that. And action. Put a pin in that. So, we play this, we get a random support and action. There is but one lonely support in this deck. Mushroom Tower. Your actions have Betray. Betray. After you play this action, you may sacrifice a creature to play it again. Alright, so that's cool. We've got a Siege of Stros, only one support, so we're going to be able to play it twice. Well, now we're going to get to that second part. Action. Now this has 3 actions, but Siege of Stros doesn't just pull any random action. It pulls a non-double card action. So one of our actions is Manic Jack. It can't actually pull Manic Mutation, so in reality there's only actually 2 actions in this deck. Journey to Sovngarde. Well, you're saying, okay, so now you play Siege of Stros. The first time you play it, it pulls Journey of Sovngarde. Sure, I mean, it's turn 10, maybe you want to play that, maybe you don't. Well, actually, you're going to take that and you're going to put it into your hand. You don't want to play it just yet. But then the second time you play it, there's not going to be any other actions for it to play. Well, dear viewer, this is where Thorana comes in. After you play an action, shuffle 3 0-cost copies of that action into the deck. So, with Thorana in play, we play the first Siege, it pulls Journey, it shuffles 3 0-cost Sieges into the deck. We betray any random creature, and because of Siege pulling a creature, we're guaranteed to pull one. The second Siege pulls any random creature, any items if we have any left, no supports, and a free Siege of Stros, which you can then play, which will then pull a creature, an item, a Siege of Stros, which will then pull a creature, an item, a Siege of Stros, and you see where this goes. Eventually, you get bored or even start to run low on creatures. You play Journey to Sovngarde, and start the process all over again. Also, because of Betray, you can keep cycling your creatures infinitely as long as Mushroom Tower is on the board. Create it each time you play Siege, adding 3 to the deck. We'll show you guys how this works. We do run Parth. He does have some late game potential here. This isn't possibly the best combination, but it is the combination I enjoy. Where am I at? There's too much aggro on the ladder. I don't think I can pull this off on the ladder. We're going to try anyway. Alright. Let's go. Breton. Redguard, I think? It looks like a Redguard monk. Sneaky, zappy elf. Orc who totally didn't cause the fire. There's a good Imperial. Well, we're up against a Redguard. Alright. Fingers crossed. Good opening hand. Archer. If it's slower Archer, we might be fine. Combo lethal Archer. I do want some combo in the opening hand if I can help it. But a 2-drop into a 3-drop, specifically that 2-drop into that 3-drop is pretty good. And Odavang. And Odavang. This is fine. There's Covenant Mail back.
I slay the unworthy.
Sadly, Orc not useful on this until I can get Covenant Mail after it.
Care to make a friendly wager?
Pitches a crossbow, so you are lethal.
Should have been more worthy.
Not
By the
Odavang.
heat they will meet their mate.
Odavang doesn't need a buff. He big enough. He died a lethal ping anyway.
You bet on
Ow.
the wrong side.
What have we here?
Should have been
Not
more
Odavang.
worthy.
Thank you. Let's get that precious card draw.
You will die where you stand.
Alright, fair. I'm not going to be going face here. Well, enough to turn off a moose. Alright. We're going to break first couple runes. This archer will outvalue us in the long term. Alright, that's all the runes we're breaking.
Some tasks cannot be delegated.
Lord Guard Emperor, at the end of your turn, give the top creature of your deck +1/+1 in guard. Actually does surprising work versus aggro decks. Let's see how much curse type removal he has for us here. If he kills if he kills Icy Shambles, I can bring that back with the Necro. Alright, standard wound stuff. That's fine. I can keep you alive, but I can't get you up and fork you. I don't really need the extra health. But having a body... Well, I want a body over here.
Gallin pox.
Ready to fight.
Alright, so Dark Harvester is what Lord Guard Emperor was hitting. Now that this is +3, it combos very well with Fork.
My eyes are open, and my senses sharp.
So you're Dragon Archer, huh?
Walk with our
Let's eat another Archer's Gambit here. Where he kills this, but then he swings in here. Or maybe a Leaf Lurker if he's looking that way.
Do not think you can help me. The forest is my close.
That's fine by me. Dark Harvester actually matches up pretty well there. Poison Dagger over here.
Let's take care of business, shall we?
Now we gotta start trying to find combo, which is why I've been trying to get Fork off. This girl, that's not really a poison dagger, it's more a sword, but hey, she's holding the lane. Was holding the lane. We get forked first. Alright. Another spooter. Another spooter.
May my errands be the error of myrrh.
Oh, there's card draw.
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
Gonna Necro back more card draw. Well, Icy Shambles, Daggerfall. I'm gonna get Daggerfall. More potential card draw is a good thing. And Ward makes it harder for him to just rage a lane away.
I will keep the amulet safe from harm.
There's Icehan. Doesn't change any of the trades, just means that can't trade. Oh. That was actually a really good play. Odavang won't be wounded when he comes down, though. We'll wait for him to flood the board and not have a single 6, because we're not hurting for health. I'm fine to let him use multiple resources, removing our stuff.
Fatal mistake.
Technically, Ageless Vampire, which is what she turns into, plus a Skinned Hound allows a trade.
I do not fear death.
Archer's Gambit? Nope. Now Archer's Gambit. Spooter. Is this worth it? I think I fork here. Alright, let's get our draw in.
Nice try. Care to go again? I hate this crowd. They're uncomfortable.
Alright. So we could bump. That prevents the trade. Unsummon Sai, so he's coming back down. That's fine.
The forest is my close.
Again, I'm fine with him dumping multiple resources. We just need to find either Thorana or Siege. We save Laneth until we found one or the other, so that we're not grabbing the one that's closer to the top of our deck.
On your guard,
Gotcha.
They've no move we can't anticipate. My
I think we can hold the rest in hand. No reason to play it out.
You've angered me. That was a
He
fatal
dead.
mistake.
I do like the value he is getting off of Sai Sahan here. Ooh, do you have the Reaver?
I do not fear.
Nope, that's not Reaver.
What have we here?
I mean, we basically got lethal.
Let me take out the rubbish.
4, 8, 10.
Die, mortal.
So predictable.
I mean, we're not really winning with combo, so I'm not sure this counts.
Well rid of you.
I smell the stench of the living.
Give him an option. I wonder if this works. Like, if he trades into that, I bet it's damaged, and so it doesn't do the damage back. I bet that's how that works.
Name my arrows, await the error of myrrh.
Yeah, we've actually got a Spider Colo coming in here and observing the game, recognizing, no, but it does protect our 5-1, which is something. So it's not the most useless thing I've ever done. Just close to the most useless thing I've ever done. A respectable cleanup by my opponent here.
You've angered me. That was a fatal mistake.
Let's see. And Curse lets him clean that up. Kudos.
I will cut your breath and your throat.
I don't have an item that does 3 in the deck. Alright, Parth, I choose you. We'll keep that Soul Tear.
Lead me into battle.
Get some extra... What are they called? Sovngarde Spirits? Sovngarde Heroes. Just give him something to chew on. That could trade in here, gives him a curse, so if he's got a Leaf Lurker or Wound Ping effect, he's through 2 finish offs and two Leaf Lurkers and 2 Leaf Lurkers.
If I fall, the hiss will.
You've angered me. That was a fatal mistake.
Then you trade in here. And as far as you're aware, that's one. Oh, you can just even ping that off. It was a good game. We didn't get combo. But we did win. So it is capable of winning outside of combo. Not great at winning outside of combo. We ran into a very slow deck there, and he drew poorly. We drew all right. Collect our rewards. Alright. Back in we go. Maybe at the end we'll open up. I got that pack, I think it's a Twitch drop. It was there when I got here. And usually what'll happen is when we stream, we'll pick up a Twitch drop or something, and I won't log back in afterwards, so I don't know about it. Alright, another halalo. Get something better. I was debating that dragon. Debating that dragon pretty hard. He doesn't... At least we've got the ring, so he doesn't. I've got a pretty good curve, 2 into 3 into 4. Let's just say no to the Shadow Lane. Eventually that'll let me develop the little girl into that lane, so that when she transforms into an ageless vampire, she'll be protected. Fair bit of drawing coming out of this guy.
Ready to fight.
Alright, guards in both lanes. Ping removal. Dragon halalo. Alright, you got a dragon with guard. That's fine.
Can you please help me?
There's some charges he could have. Like, if he had had a raiding party, putting that in field would have been bad. Alright, so he is running Javelin and hard removal. Worth noting. Card draw.
Nice try. Care to go again?
You did pretty good last game. I'm gonna use a ring charge here.
5 and 8, they will meet their mate.
That prevents him from moving, and I can Mentor's Ring to give everything ward. Just enough to give the dragons a little bit of a hard time. Oh. Or not.
The next world.
We had a plan. It was a good plan.
Walk with our Lord.
He can bypass us. He could even bypass us, kill that, but this sets up a trade and makes him use hard removal. That debilitate got him way too much value. Alright, but he has the 2-for-1 to remove. I'm okay with a 3-3 being developed. Can I Necro card draw? I can Necromancer a Daggerfall.
Rise, my son.
Theoretical card draw acquired. Next debilitate incoming. Or a sheer point. Alright, so I bet he's also running Rage. I only really see Ravenous Hunger in people who run Rage. Alright.
Gall and pox.
He rages, he wipes his own lane. But let's encourage a rage, because a rage there isn't too impactful for us, or for him. We can get a Pureblood Elder, because we do need to get some ramp in. Oh, he intentionally throws everything away, so that I don't have anything there. Alright, that's good. still going to develop the Pureblood Elder.
It's not enough to watch your back these days.
Ordering there was actually a bit off, but that's fine.
I smell blood. I slay the unworthy.
This way, if he gets any
Do not vex me.
wound effects, it's going to trigger on the Old Velothi, not on the Pureblood. He's going to have to trade a card in to get that wound effect.
The forest is my cloak.
That's what I thought. The fancy art Leaf Lurker.
They won't get up on me.
Alright, that's fine. The problem that I'm sitting on is we don't have an answer for Alduin. And we just need either Thorana or Siege. 2 cards and 35. Because then we'll Laneth for the other one. You had all 3 of those. Alright. It's unfortunate. If he trades there, gets the value trade, that sets up an Odavang.
You cannot hide, mortal.
Or he does his own Odavang. That's a possibility. I have to use my last ring charge here.
I hate this crowd.
I really didn't like doing that. Oh, things are going south real quick. At least I got some cards. And I can Night Shadow into Mentor's Ring for Drain. Keeps us alive a little bit. We do have access to Siege now. We just need to survive.
The forest is
And if he doesn't have another bloody Leaf Lurker, we're fine. Both of these guys can go over our guards. Alright, if we find Thorana off of this, we win.
They've no move we can't anticipate.
That goes to hand. We didn't find Thorana, by the way. Oh, Thorana, you're too late! If you had come out last turn, we would have been fine. Everything would have been fine, Thorana.
The victory is yours.
Alright. We'll do one more so that I can see if we get the combo off. In casual, I'd say I pull it off about 1 in every 5 games. Alright. Into the next game. Water. Water. Aha. Orc. Breton. Floaty elf. Shooty elf. Stabby lizard. With additional stabs on the belt. Is that a broken sword? That's a pretty clean break for a sword. Alright. Monk. Kitty monk. Actual monk? Nope, another archer. We can't start with any of that in hand. That's a better start. Reminder for ramp. We don't have ring, so we need to ramp ideally 3 times with exactly 3 ramp in the deck. No, we could Galen in Dark Harvesters. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. You gonna ring something out? No?
Careful there, friend.
Let's try to control field to push him Shadow for Cicero.
The forest is my strength and my courage.
Oh, you're Prophecy Archer, are you? Well, we definitely want to put in Dark Harvesters then.
I will keep Sothasil's people alive.
Additional health gain was seeded. Next turn, Treeminder into Deadly Draugr, both in the field lane. Should be enough to force him Shadow.
Feel the power of the forest.
What you gonna do, Croas? Cross?
The Night Mother
Cross.
will guide us.
Alright, so you are lethal in some way, shape, or form.
Always courtesy first.
I don't really know what to do about that.
Repel the Outlanders.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
Repel the Outlanders.
Blood will spill.
I'll let him get that trade. He needs to double trade to do it.
For the Black. Teach you to
I'm sure I don't have any idea who took your
Serial alert. Time to panic. Is running some Waxwing? I like this Archer list. Alright, there's Thorano. Maybe an Archer's Gambit face, which lets me develop a Cicero. He's got a 3-cost 4/4 guard. So he could decide to stay here.
No hard feelings, right?
Gonna ring out the guard? Nope.
This is interesting.
We play Dark Harvester here. I think I like Cicero because he can't actually kill Cicero with those.
Pretty flowers.
And if I get multi-trade, that's good. We need to get ahead in resources. So Spooter shows up. Hey, Spooter.
No hard feelings, right?
Go face, give me a card, please.
blessings upon you.
I am a child of darkness.
Alright, so he's got one really cheap card. Getting something to play alongside Pointy Wall / Night Shadow. Getting our Magicka efficiency used is pretty good. That guy should 1-for-1. This guy should 1-for-1, so like if this trades here, that trades Spooter. This guy still has a double trade required. Alright, got a cheap Spoils. 5 Magicka, access to 6. 2 cards. About 4 cards now.
Be gone, Shakespeare!
Do you have another Spooter to lock down Cicero? Because I don't think he wants me getting card draw. 6.
Dare face the
Elena.
blade mistress
All right.
of Balinwood?
Do I get a card?
No hard feelings,
Thank you.
right?
Necro.
Die where you stand.
Cicero? And Cicero would just die to that.
Right.
Still worth it.
My servant.
Well, I could pull Ramp. But Ramp dies to something else anyway. Wordcrafter? Ooh, I like that one. I like that option best. Wordcraft on Self. If I find an item that gives me away. I don't need more ramp. I have Spiner's Elder Blood there. Not really hurting for health gain.
And your throat.
Shadowmare. Right. This deck is a lot of things I didn't expect to see, but make sense when you see them. Can I pull one of our Galen Dark Harvesters? Dragon Mound. Okay, this just got harder.
No hard feelings.
Now he's got a really cheap dragon. Oh, but we can land... But he's not going to have any support removal now. I think we win here. I think we're going to combo off. Laneth lets me tutor Siege of Stros Makai. Provides a sizable body for trading. What's this 2 cost you're waiting on? There's his timer. He just forgot. All good. We still Lana.
What secrets do you seek?
Discount of a 4 on a Dargan. Ugh, it's Cal. It's always Cal. Nope, not Cal. Card he had, Orb. Who's going to be pulling from our Singleton? I think I run Shadowfen.
Feelings, right?
I know not the most enthusiastic about that. Fallen Dargan, that's fine.
This should be fast.
I do want to get rid of the discount. We're going to set up for it.
Listening to me, you better be.
Mr. Vivek, sir. I've been good. I've been real good. I've been following you. I'm Alexia. TESL. I've been doing all the right things. In all the right places. Please, Mr. Sotha. Mr. Sotha. I'm Alexia. Vivek. May I have a candy? A nice Siege of Stros Makai candy fest. Pretty please. Opponent only has 6 magicka. We should be allowed to. We've been... Yep, oh. That's fine. Oh, he should trade with the dragon then. 'Cause we've been great. We've been so good. Yes, see? Mr. Vivek, sir? You're the best. Let's go! Crab first, so I have something to sack.
Mud crab merchant. Read my
Hell no, you're
lips.
not allowed that.
Mouth paw.
Go! Drain.
I smell the stench of the living.
Hook. Mushroom Tower. Into hand. Sieges. Crab. Spooter. Venter's Ring. Siege. Puppers. Dagger. To hand. Betray. Siege. Night Talon Lord. Treasure Map. Siege. Aldvalathi. Fork to hand. Siege to hand. Betray. Dark Harvester. Dawn Fag. To hand.
Now, where was
Face.
Oh, yes.
Whew! Alright, so we can have more than 10 cards in hand, because the ones from Siege don't count as overdraws. And that is the combo. Is Wombo combo combo Wombo. We did get to pull all of the items out of our deck. What are we looking at for creatures? 32? Well, 32 cards left. But how many of those are sieges? It's a really good question. We played sufficient sieges. Show me. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we played 3 sieges. Oh, but there's more there. And what you gonna lock up here? And I want him to have an Alduin, so that I can show you guys the rebuild of the board.
Hiding will not save you.
There's a Nogleaf. Alright, so he's playing to stay in this. For now.
Now, where are you? Oh, yes. Murder.
You are no match for House Telvanni.
I thought I was at items. I don't care what I overdraw. I would prefer to overdraw creatures.
So much left unfinished.
By the fires of oblivion.
I hate this crowd. And uncomfortable.
Oh well. Didn't click quick enough. $34 cards in the deck. Multiple sieges in hand. 15 cards in hand. What keeps him alive this turn? Can he play Alduin? How many dragons are chilling in here? Not that many, I don't think. Just Fallen Dargon? Oh. Oh, and Nogleaf. So Alduin costs 14. If he had Glacial Dragon and any of the ping damage dragons, that would keep him alive. But this is our combo. I do thoroughly enjoy this. Oh, he can play Alduin!
You fight well.
They've no
Overdraw creature. Thank you.
anticipate.
Name it. I'll forge it.
You call it theft?
Oh, this is my favorite bit.
Now I understand. Now I understand.
She finally understands, guys.
I smell blood. I taste the spine of battle.
Alright, we're out of creatures.
Name it. I'll forge it.
You are no match for House Telvanni.
So there you saw. We ran out of creatures. It's okay. We have Journey. That's why Journey's in the deck. 45 cards in the deck. 45 cards in the deck. 18 cards in hand. Oh, we broke the game. Now we actually got to start going for lethal. We should have journeyed while we still had Thorana on the board, because that gives us infinite creatures. But I guess Thorana's in there somewhere. Only played 14 Siege of Stros Makai's. Yeah. The premium one's pretty good. There's a Skyborn. Puts it in the graveyard. Guard dragons will just be stolen. Dragons are raining from the sky! And sitting on my finger.
Time to test my metal.
You have forsworn your...
There we go. That's the combo. That's how it plays. Only took us several games to get there. I'll pick the best, put it into the video for you guys. Oh, that felt good. Come here, top of the snake. Just open up this pack here. I don't think there's anything in Alliance War I use in this deck. Maybe we'll get a premium. Nothing really great. Oh well. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Continue to tune in, subscribe if you will. Really helps us get noticed on YouTube and helps other people find the content we produce. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the ladder. Have a great day.